Well, good afternoon, good afternoon. And maybe it's not afternoon when you see this. Maybe it's late in the evening. Maybe it's overall early morning. But I feel this overall need to get you a message, okay? Because it is a new year. It's a brand new beginning. But most importantly, there's something here I think you need to hear. That's right. Some of it's got to do with that self-confidence. I feel like you need to work on that a little bit here, okay? Create a little bit more self-confidence within yourself here, because I see you taking a chance on something, and I feel like the results are going to be quite impressive. A Leo might be significant, but I also see something with regards to your willpower here. And it's what you think you know about something here, maybe about the overall situation. And this is something here you're going to be doing on your own, but in your own way here is what I'm picking up here. It also might have to do with an Aries. Okay, you might have Aries in your chart also. But I'm seeing something with the fourth house. Crazy as it is, it's kind of like as you did in the past. All right, maybe there was something you did in the past, and this was something that was quite positive here, okay? This could have been something you did either with a Leo or maybe possibly an Aries. But it also has something to do with your home base, what you call as your family here. I see you trying to wrap everything up in a nutshell. But the problem is when you try to squeeze it and close it shut, it seems like there's a little bit of a crack there. It's like not going all the way shut here. And I think you have to do what makes you feel secure. And the reason why it's not going shut here is you don't feel 100% secure yet with what you're about to do. Now, the sixth house came out. So I feel like maybe some of this has got to do with something maybe you do as a full-time job. This could be you serving others around you and who's serving you. But I still keep hearing that tick tock, tick tock. And it's kind of like you're told to do just a little bit at a time. You're not a whole bunch of things at one time here. And crazy as it is here, I feel like something here from the past is maybe triggering you, okay? Making you feel a little bit unsettled, like something like you can't quite grasp it yet, what it is entirely, but you know there's something there within that nutshell here that you're trying to squeeze real tight together here, and things aren't quite fitting here. And this is stirring up a situation within you, okay? This is something that maybe you need to be a little bit more open. Maybe this is something new coming into the overall picture here, and maybe you're going to have to invent a way to kind of squeeze this in here, okay? You're going to have to be maybe a little bit more creative here with your ideas, your thought processes here. But there again, like I said, it's whatever makes you feel secure, because believe it or not, I see you being granted an overall blessing here, okay? I look at Jupiter here and I see a lot of good fortune here, okay? But I want to take a little bit of a look-see here, all right, as to what might be going on, okay? What might be preventing you from squeezing everything shut, squeezing it all together here? Is it you've got too much on your plate? Are you juggling too much? Is it the fact of the matter you don't know where to start? Maybe it feels a little bit overwhelming. Let's take a little look-see here. Let's figure out here what the devil's going on here. I see the Lover's card here in the reverse here. And I feel like there might be some trust issues with regards to this, okay? There might be somewhat of an imbalance here within you, maybe within somebody you're communicating with here. But I think there's this worry with regards to conflict, okay? How much conflict could this create? Create for you, maybe for others, maybe within your home, and cause a little bit of a disconnection here too. I see the High Priestess. So I feel like you got to trust your intuition, right? Because your intuition here is never going to steer you wrong. And yet I feel like there's more, and you kind of know within your intuition there's more here yet to be revealed. When I look at the Six of Wands here in reverse here, I think there's some concern here. What if I fail? Okay. What if it all goes to pot in a handbasket here? So what if you do? You chalk it up as a lesson, right? You pick yourself back up and you keep moving forward here. I think you're looking at this as this could be at a disadvantage for you, okay? Maybe sink your overall ship. But I see right here the Three of Swords. And you're more worried about the fact and the matter behind it, not so much as the fact that you fail, but with regards to the overall heartbreak this could create. And maybe some overall pain and maybe some overall suffering. I think there's more concern with regards to that than anything, because I think deep down you know this really truly could create a lot of upheaval. I see the Three of Cups in reverse here. And I feel like it could also create some gossip where the little mouths are going to be talking. And you know what I always say, you know what, if they're going to be talking, give them something to talk about. But here's the thing. There might be a lot of bitchiness going on, too. Like I said, there's going to be conflict. And I see that Six of Pentacles. And some of this might have to do with what you're about to be gifted. I feel like this is something that could be materialistic. It could be advice. It could be money. Whichever I'm hearing, show gratitude, show acknowledgement for this. But definitely share with somebody else here, because if you share with somebody else, you build on your own success, right? And maybe it's about what it is you're about to be gifted, what it is you're about to receive. And maybe somebody's feeling, maybe to some extent, they might be left out here. When I look at the Eight of Cups in reverse here, there is that fear, okay, of moving on, moving forward here. And yet, to some extent, if you stay stagnant, you know nothing's going to change. There might even be a little bit of a part of you here that's maybe been sitting so stagnant, so still for so long here. You feel like overall, maybe you're just supposed to accept the overall lot of it. But I'm hearing that's not the way it's supposed to go. That's not the way it's supposed to play out. Because I see the Knight of Swords. And when I look at the Nine of Swords here, I see somebody constantly worrying about this. I see somebody not able to sleep at night because all they're doing is they're sitting up, thinking, contemplating, worrying here. Are they making the right moves? Are they taking the right steps here? And I feel like there's a lot of mental anguish. But you know as well as what I do, all that worry, all that fear, that doesn't do anything for you, does it? No. It just keeps going around in this vicious cycle. And it prevents you from seeing what's in front of you. It prevents you from taking up opportunities, going places, seeing new things. When I look at the Five of Wands in reverse here, I feel like at some point here, sometime here, there will come an end here to the overall struggle here that you're dealing with. But I also feel like there might be maybe a little bit of compromising here in the works here. And when that compromise comes in, that's going to bring a little bit of harmony and a little balance here within your connections. Most importantly, within you here. Because I think somebody here is about to get a new perspective. I see the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse here. And yeah, sure, right now maybe you feel, you know what, to some extent there was a lack of opportunities. You've had a lack of choices here. And now you're being presented with so much you don't even know what to do. But get ready. Right here. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. I'm hearing get energetic. Get adventurous here. Because I feel like if you don't move on this overall situation, in as much as what maybe you did things in the past, and maybe overall this stirring up a few things, that little beep there was your confirmation, things could get really, really exciting here for you. And I feel like very warm and charming energy could be coming towards you. So be mindful here, okay? Because as much as what I want to say you're going to be fearless and not worry. I know darn well you are. And just listen to me closely. Remember that fear and that worry doesn't give you anything. It doesn't do anything for you. It keeps you stuck, stagnant, not going anywhere. And I'm hearing, most importantly, you need to keep moving. Yes, you need to keep moving. Because this is no time to be stopping. In fact, I'm hearing this is the time when things are initially supposed to take place. With us having that new year, new things, new beginnings happening within our lives, we want to take full advantage of everything and anything possible. And you don't want to discount one thing. But that doesn't mean everything was done in one day. See, Rome wasn't built in one day, and neither were you. It all took time. But the time is now to grab a hold of whatever's being offered to you and whatever comes in towards you. It is here and it is now. Don't let this prevent you or stop you from moving forward here. Because whatever happened in the past is in the past. That doesn't mean that's going to happen here, and it's going to happen now. And by the end of the year, you're going to be so glad you saw this video. Because I'll tell you what, you'll remember back when I told you that worry and that fear isn't going to give you anything in return. So stop worrying, because here's the thing. Opportunities are coming for a reason. Chances and choices are coming for a reason. And sure, it is going to stir up a few things. But I'll tell you what's most significantly here that it's going to stir up is some things overall where I see next fall here. You're going to have some major, major changes. And this next summer here coming about, let me tell you something. You're going to start seeing rewards. Yes. So get ready, because the number 13, the number 12 might be significant to you. The number 60, the number 38, and the number 8 might be significant. Look out for these overall dates here, because they are going to hold a massive overall meaning to you. And with that, I'll be talking to you later.